Boris Johnson knew exactly the problems that his Brexit would create for Northern Ireland when he sold us his oven-ready deal in the election. Yet here he is complaining about them. Although, of course, he, like all the politicians and journalists who want to distance Brexit from the damage caused by Brexit, just calls it the Northern Ireland Protocol, which is part of the Brexit deal.
The institutions of democracy, the political governance of Northern Ireland has collapsed. The institutions set up under the Belfast Good Friday Agreement aren't functioning. And the people of Northern Ireland need leadership. They need a government, a regional, provincial government that will focus on cost of living, on healthcare, on transport, on the things that matter in their everyday lives. They haven't got that. That's a real problem. Now, the reason they don't have that is because there's one community in Northern Ireland that won't accept the way the protocol works at present.
Translation: I've inflicted a Brexit on Northern Ireland that Northern Ireland voted against, which has undermined the Good Friday Agreement, which brought about peace after 3,600 deaths, and destabilised the government of Northern Ireland during a cost of living crisis, and I'm blaming Northern Ireland for it. But he seems surprised that the people in Northern Ireland who want Northern Ireland to stay part of the UK don't like a Brexit that puts a border down the Irish Sea.
It's clear that the unionist community won't accept the protocol.
But how could he have known that back in 2019? Well, for starters, listen to what he had to say about the deal negotiated by Theresa May, which was apparently so bad he had to remove her from office, and realise that every single word applies to his Brexit deal too.
The kicker is that we haven't even really managed to protect the union between Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Because according to these proposals, if the reports are correct, there would have to be customs and regulatory checks down the Irish Sea as well. So effectively, you'd be in a position where the government in Dublin, for the first time since forever, would have more say over some matters in the government of Northern Ireland than London, because after all, Dublin is round the table in Brussels in a way that we won't be.
Not to mention, the reason why we had the election in 2019 was because the DUP, who supported Brexit, opposed his deal. So Boris Johnson knew full well before the election in 2019 that his Brexit would anger unionists in Northern Ireland. Since then, we've already had a bus set on fire in Northern Ireland by people who are angry about the Brexit deal, and now Northern Ireland no longer has a government. Boris Johnson tore the fabric of British society apart for 3 years on the claim that what he was doing with Brexit was the will of the people. He even got rid of Theresa May so that he could do it properly. And now he's complaining that his Brexit is doing damage to peace and prosperity in the UK in ways that he knew full well would happen. It's been 6 years since the referendum and almost 3 years since the election, which means that instead of getting Brexit done, the man has nearly doubled the chaos.